Hey coaches, in this video, we're taking you through a full triceps training session. Ready to go. Alright, beginning of the class, we're gonna start with our warm-up. We're gonna do an active warm-up. So make sure that you have all those shoulder blades moving, elbows are moving. We're gonna do some triceps stuff too. So we're gonna warm up the shoulders, elbows, and triceps so we can train safely. Keep it controlled. Alright, first one, arm circles. You're going to do 10 forward, 10 backward. That's 20 total. So about 20 seconds should be just fine there. And then we'll go into our band pull apart. 10 reps here. Again, we're just trying to warm up the shoulders, elbows, and triceps. You're going to pull that band to chest level. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Don't shrug. Now, we're going to go into a little bit of a light triceps activation. We're going to do 10 band push-downs. Or, if you don't have a band, you could do 10 wall push UPS, focusing on elbow extension. Hands are going to stay by your hips. Elbows are fixed at your sides. Press with those triceps. Should take about 20 to 40 seconds, depending on your group. So now that we've warmed up with our dynamic stretches and a little bit of our accessory work, we're going to talk quickly about triceps anatomy. There's 3 heads. The heads help you pick exercises. The long head runs along the back of the arm and crosses the shoulder. It's going to be best hit with overhead or long stretch movements. The lateral head is the outer horseshoe shape. You can see it when you flex. It's going to respond well to press or push down movements. The medial head is under the arm and it works in every elbow extension. We're talking stability and endurance. So, a quick question. Before we jump in, which type of movement will best target the long head? Answer, overhead extension. Alright, let's get into the 4 key movements. Remember, we're going to demo each one once and then you're going to give the student the cue. You got this. The cues I recommend are similar to mine, but you should definitely customize them to fit your style. Some things to consider, remember, we're doing this in a group fitness setting. Tempo and breathing are going to be important. I suggest 2-second lowering, 0-second pause, and 1-second lifting. Slow, controlled lowering matters most. And then, in terms of breathing, I recommend inhaling on the eccentric or lowering portion of the movement and exhaling on the concentric or pushing portion of the movement. That being said, everyone is different. If it feels better to inhale on the way up, let them do that. Alright, let's get into the first movement. This is going to be an overhead dumbbell extension, which targets the long head of the triceps. Make sure they have dumbbells available, and if you're in a commercial setting, make sure that you have a good selection of lighter weights for students who need it. Set up, sit, or stand. Hold one dumbbell vertically with both hands overhead. Movement, tuck those elbows in. Upper arms are nearly stationary. Lower the dumbbell behind your head in a controlled 2-second lowering. Stop when your forearms are roughly parallel to the floor. Don't hyperextend. Press up 1 second to full extension. Elbows point up, keep those shoulders down. Move only at the elbow. Alright, that was a lot. Pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up. Pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up 1 second to full extension. Repeat for 10 to 12 reps. 3 sets. Alright, now we're moving on to movement number 2. This is going to be a triceps push down. We're targeting the lateral head and also getting a nice overall finish. Make sure that you have cables set up if you can. If not, that's okay. Just use a rope and a band. Grip slightly overhand. Press down by extending those elbows until your arms lock out. Keep those wrists neutral. Return to starting position slowly in a controlled 2-second lowering. Keep your torso tall. Don't lean back. Shorten the lever by stepping back if you need to. That was a lot. Pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up. Pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up in a 1-second lift. Repeat for 10 to 12 reps. 3 sets. Alright, now we're moving on to movement number 3. This is going to be a close grip bench press. We're going to focus on keeping those elbows close to the torso as we drive up. It's going to be a compound, heavy set. So make sure that you have a spotter, or that you tell students to use lighter weight with good form. Lie on a bench, hands are about shoulder width. That's narrower than your normal bench press. Lower the bar to your sternum. Drive up with those triceps and chest. Lowering should be controlled in 2 seconds. Come back up, explode up in 1 second. Pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up, pause for 2 seconds, breathe. Come back up in 1 second. Lift. Repeat for 10 to 12 reps. 3 sets. All right, now we're moving on to movement number 4. This is going to be a bench dip. If you're working with beginners, have them use a bench with their feet on the floor. If you're working with a more advanced group, have them use parallel bars or even weighted parallel bars. Either way, lower until your upper arms are about parallel to the floor. Press up. Keep that torso nice and upright to really emphasize those triceps. That was a lot. Pause for 2 seconds. Breathe. Come back up. Pause for 2 seconds. Breathe. Come back up. 1 second lift. Repeat for 10 to 12 reps. 3 sets. All right, now we're going to have students work through each one of these stations. We're going to do 3 stations. Have them rotate every 45 seconds. They're going to do 1 exercise at each station. So that's going to be 45 seconds of work, and then about 15 seconds to get to the next station. They're going to do that a total of 3 times. Station A, we're going to be doing band triceps pushdowns or cable triceps pushdown. Remind them to focus on elbow position and range of motion. At Station B, they're going to work on their overhead single dumbbell extension. Again, reminding them to focus on those elbows staying in that same position throughout the movement. At Station C, they're going to be doing bench dips or assisted dips. Remind them to focus on controlling that lowering and pressing up. The coach's checklist to watch for is, are their elbows staying still? Is motion coming from the elbow and not the shoulder? Is lowering controlled? About 2 seconds. Are they breathing correctly? Inhale down, exhale up. If a student struggles, have them reduce the resistance or weight, do partial reps or use band assistance. All right, now we're into our cool down. You can do either one of these. It's going to be a static stretch for the triceps. Overhead tricep stretch. You can do 30 seconds each arm, or if you're pushed for time, you can do 30 seconds each arm counted. So that's 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds left equals 60 seconds. If you're pushed for time, 30 seconds each, and that equals 60 seconds. Reach up, bend that elbow, use your other hand to gently press that elbow towards your head. Breathe. All right, now we're moving on to our recap. We talked about triceps. We talked about how there's 3 heads. Overhead is long head. Pushdowns and presses are lateral and medial heads. We talked about training triceps twice a week, mixing heavy and higher rep volume. I love a simple progression rule. Add 1 to 2 reps per set each week. Until you reach the top of your range of reps, then add a small weight increase, 2 to 5%. I'm not going to go into my 6-week beginner to intermediate plan in detail in this video. It's going to be linked below, so make sure you check it out. Things to note: train triceps 2 times per week. For example, Monday and Thursday. Here's a sample weekly split. On the first day of triceps training, focus on closer grip bench press, dips, pushdown. The next day, focus on overhead DB extension, pushdown, bench dips. So that's a sample week. Rest between sets, 60 to 90 seconds for heavier sets, and 30 to 60 seconds for pump sets. Eat a protein-rich meal or snack within an hour after your workout. Try for 20 to 40 grams of protein. Sleep and take at least 48 to 72 hours off between heavy tricep sessions. If you're crunched for time, you can always add this quick 60-second finisher. Everyone does it together. It's great for the end of class. Do it for 60 seconds. It's 3 rounds of 10 band pushdowns, 8 bench dips, and a 10-second rest. So that's what I have for you today. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, please post them below. If you have any concerns, reach out to support. See you next time.